Welcome to video 5 of this series. Now we just need to unwrap all the details here. Let's start with this piece right here. Let's hit slash to isolate it and let's unwrap this one. I have subdivision service. I will turn off this one and let's maximize this window a bit. Let's hit tab to the edit mode and let's see now what we got here. If you want, you can apply the mirror and you can unwrap everything. So I'm going to do that. Tab to the object mode, go to mirror and apply it just like that. And now let's hit tab to the edit mode and let's make or add seams right here. Let's select this one, alt click and add seam, and on this corner and this one, and mark them as seam. When you select them, just mark them as seam. And there we go. Let's jump to the other side, this one, hold alt and grab this one, and alt shift and grab this, right click, mark seam, and let's see what we got here. Grab this one, alt click, mark seam. That's cool. When you complete, just hit A to select everything. Maybe I need to grab this one, alt click, mark seam. All right, hit A to select everything, and here hit U to unwrap it, and there we go, it's unwrapped. Hit tab and let's hit slash to exit off the local mode, and let's select this piece, isolate it, hit slash and tap to the edit mode. And I think we got just add seam before, but we didn't unwrap it. So hit A and here hit U to unwrap it, and it will take a time a bit because it is high resolution. And there we go, it's unwrapped. Hit tab and hit slash again, and because this piece is a copy of this piece, we can transform the UV for this piece. So as you see, when we jump to edit mode, we see nothing here. But if I select this piece and hold shift, and if I grab this, you can press Ctrl L and transform UV map. Let's do that. So now if I select this one and tap to the edit mode, I should see something here. Hit A, select everything, and as you see here, we have the same information. We just take it from this one. All right, let's select this one, isolate it, and let's tap to the edit mode, hit A, select everything, and I think we just need to unwrap it because we added seams before. So just here hit U to unwrap it, and it's unwrapped and ready. Let's hit slash and let's select this one and hold shift to grab this one, Ctrl L and transform the UV map, and there we go. Now select this, tap to the edit mode, hit A, and that's right, it's transformed. We just have this piece isolated, and tap to the edit mode, and let's see what we got here. Let's select this edge, alt click, alt shift click this one, and this one, right click, mark seam. The same thing on this side. All right, so now let's select this one, alt click, alt shift click, and mark seam. And the same thing here. I think we don't need to add seam right here, but we need to jump on the other side, and we have mirror here. That's cool. So tab to the object mode, apply the mirror, and there we go. We just everything now is ready. So hit A, select all the pieces, and here hit U to unwrap everything, and now it's ready. That's cool. Let's isolate. Hit slash to exit of isolation mode, and we almost ready here. We just need to add the material. Let's delete this image, we don't need it. Let's deactivate the selectable and select this image right here and delete it, and there we go. All right, now we almost finished. We just need to add the material. So let's jump to the material. I have this window open. I need to change this to Or I can sublet this window. Just put your mouse right here and click and drag just like that. Or you can put your mouse on the edge and hit right click and horizontal sublet or vertical sublet. Anyway, I need to change this one to shader editor, and when you do that, hit N to get rid of this panel, and there we go. So let's start creating the material. Alright, so let's apply the wood texture. We need to download a texture, and the best website to download a texture from it is called HDRI Haven. I'm gonna show you. So this is hdrihaven.com. I just downloaded the leather material from this website, and I downloaded this wood material. It's very easy. Just type hdrihaven.com in Google, and when you open the website, it will open just like that. Just like that. And you need to go to this T letter to open the texture. So let's go to the texture section and go to browse texture. And then here we have the category. For example, if you want to select wood, just go to wood section and open this one, and then go to all maps and download them either in PNG, in JPEG or in PNG. So here you have two options. If you want to download 1K, 2K, 4K, 8K, that's all of these options are available and free to download. The same thing for the leather. You need to go to the fabric section maybe. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, this one right here. Just click open it and download it. The same technique. So let's use these materials. I will start with the wood. So let's select this piece and let's move the header a bit, and let's add a new material here. And there we go. We just created a principled BSDF here. All right, now let's go to the folder and let's grab the diffuse color and put it right here, or the base color, and just plug it with the base, just like that. And let's see what we have here. Hit Z and go to the material preview, and let's see the result here. Now we should see something, and yes, now we have something here. The texture is very big as compared with this piece. So what we need to do is either we go to the UV editor and scale the UV, or you can manipulate the size of the texture from this view, from the shader editor. Let's add all the maps. This is the normal. Grab it and put it right here, and here we have the rough. That's cool. Let's plug the normal, but before you plug the normal map, you need to change the color space from sRGB to non-color. That's very important, because if you keep it at sRGB, you're not gonna get right results. So keep that in mind. After that, just plug the color to the normal, and then we need to add a node right here. Shift A and let's search for normal and pick normal map and just put it right here between, and there we go. Now it's correct. And for the roughness, the same thing. We just need to change the color space to non-color, because we just need the information. We don't need any color here, and just plug it with the roughness, and there we go. When you complete, let's see now what we can do else. Let's jump to the UV and let's see what we have here. Now here we have the UV. The direction of this material is not correct, so let's select this face just to recognize it. I need to see where is it. So it is right here, this one. I will hit this icon to activate the sync. All right, so I need to grab this one and rotate it. So hit R and rotate it 90 degrees. Sorry, let's do that again. R 90 degree. I think we got a problem here. It's not rotating correctly. I will rotate it manually, or press Ctrl Z and R and rotate manually, just like that. And now the direction is correct. The same thing here. Let's grab this one and rotate this one. I think I need to rotate all of these pieces. So let's hover over this piece and hit L to select this one, R and rotate it 90 degree, and just key and move it a bit, maybe right here. Hover over this piece and hit L to grab this one, R to rotate this one, just like that. That's cool. The same thing for this one. L to select link and R and rotate it, sorry. Deselect this one. Again, let's do that. Hit L, R, rotate it 90 degree and just move it a bit. The same thing for this piece. L, R, 90 degree and move it right here. Alright, now I need to make the scale of this material smaller in the viewport right here. So I will hit A to select everything and then hit S and scale this result. And as you see, because I activated individual organ, everyone is scaled in its own organ. So I need to change this to medium point and then hit S and scale the result. And let's see what we got here. Let's scale it more. Alright, tab, and let's see the result that we got here. Alright, so that's nice. We got something interesting here. And as you see, because we use the active quad in the UV here, this one, follow active quad, we got this result. Now the texture is bending with the bend of the mesh, as you see here. Alright, so that's cool. If you want to tweak this material, if you want to change the color, you can add here a curve to control the light or the bright of this texture, or you can change the color or affect it by adding here a node. Here we have, in the color section, we have bunch of nodes. So I will add a node right here, Shift A, and let's add, maybe, let's see what we can add here. I will add RGB curve, and I need to control the brightness of this image or texture. So just grab this down just like that, and now become dark. If you want to affect the color, you can make it a bit red. If you want, go to R stand for red, and just grab this one and take it up a bit, and now we have a red wood right here. And you can affect the blue and green if you want. Anyway, now I got something nice here. After that, I need to jump to the leather. So let's select one of these pieces, anyone, and let's create a new material. And there we go. Let's open the folder and let's see what we have here. I have a leather texture I downloaded from HDRI Haven. Grab it and put it right here. This is the base color. Plug it with the base. And let's grab the other images here, the normal and the roughness. Grab this one and plug it with the normal, and add let's search for normal map and put it right here, and change this one, the color space, to none. It's very important. And for the roughness, change this one to non-color and plug it with the roughness. And there we go. As you see here, the color is not black. I need to change the color to something black. So let's add, let's see what we can add here from the color, hue and saturation, like this here. And let's take the saturation back to 0. And let's add another node right here from the color. Let's select RGB curve. And let's take this down to make it dark. And now we have something dark. It's very easy to change the color here inside Blender. Alright, so that's cool. After that, let's grab this node right here and press Ctrl T, and node wrangler will create the mapping and the texture coordinate. If you don't activate the node wrangler, you can activate it from the preferences. Just go to edit and then preferences and go to add-ons, and here search for wrangler, WRA, and here we have node wrangler. Just activate it here from this checkbox, just activate it, and there we go, and it will work. So now we just created this one, the mapping and the texture coordinate. Now we can control the scale of the material. Let's plug all of these nodes with the mapping node, just like that. And this one right here is very important to plug them all. And when you complete, now you can control the scale. So grab all of these and change this one to 5 maybe. Let's make it small and let's see what we got here. Alright, that's cool. Now we make the texture smaller. If you want to take that further, maybe to 7, I think that's gonna work. So I need to apply the same material on all of these pieces. So select this one, hold shift to grab this one, hold shift to grab this one, and this piece with the material will be the last one. And when you complete that, hit Ctrl L and link the material. And in this case, the material will apply it on all of these pieces. So here we have some variation in the scale. We need to correct that. Let's see what we got here. Here we have something similar. We don't have not much variation, but what about this piece right here? The texture here is smaller as compared with this one. And let's see what we have in the back here. Yeah, I'm gonna select this one and go to the UV and tap to the edit mode. And as you see here, this is the UV. Just scale it and just watch the result here. Hit S and make it bigger. And let's see. I think now they are at the same size. Yeah, that's right. What about this piece right here? Grab it. And maybe, yeah, I'm gonna grab this one first. Tap to the edit mode and select everything. And then hit S. And maybe I need to make it smaller. Hit tab again. Let's see what we got. Now it's cool. The same thing on the same thing for this one. Grab it, tap to the edit mode, hit S and make it smaller. And let's see what we got. Alright, so that's cool. We need to add the same material for the wires. So grab this one and grab this, and let's see this one and this one, and pick any geometry have the material, maybe this, and then hit Ctrl L and link the same material. That's cool. So we don't see the material right here because this is not unwrapped, so I'm gonna leave it just like that. Alright, now we got something interesting here, and we just maybe need to render this result. So let's see how can we render this one. Before I jump to render, I will minimize this view just like that, and let's add plane. Shift A, and let's go to mesh and add plane. Scale the plane, make it very big, just like that. And let's give this one a material very quickly. Move the header a bit and create a new material for the plane. And let's see where is the material. This one right here. I'm gonna change the color to something dark, and I'm gonna manipulate the roughness and take it down a bit to make it a bit reflective. And there we go, that's it. All right, now after that, let's change the position of the couch. Hit number 1 and go to the front and select everything except the ground, and hit G and move this up right here. And let's tumble around and let's see what we got here. All right, so that's good. Now let's add a light. Shift A and let's go to a light section, and let's add area light. Hit G and take it up a bit right here maybe, and let's move it to the maybe to the x-axis, and let's duplicate this piece. Shift D and take a copy, key, and move it to the X right here, and grab this point and move it to the couch just like that. And as you see, when I did that, this one is affected too, because because I selected them both. Because of that, you can, when you grab one of them, the other one will be affected and they will follow one point. So that's cool. Now I need to manipulate the setting of the slides. So I'm gonna grab this one first, and let's see what we got here. I'm gonna change the power from 10 to maybe 400, and the same thing for this piece, 400. And let's see where I need to put another light source. Shift D and take a copy right here and move it towards the sofa just like that. And let's take this up a bit to the z-axis and point it to the couch just like that. And there we go. Now let's hit Z and go to render. And now we got something nice here. But we are rendering with Eevee, and this is the result with Eevee. Let's go and let's switch to cycle. Alright, so this is the result with cycle. I just need to manipulate the wood texture. I just need to make it reflective a bit. So to control that, I will add a curve, RGB curve here to the roughness. So Shift A and search for curve, RGB curve, and plug it here with the roughness. And let's manipulate this. Let's take this down. Let's see what will happen. Now we have some reflection here. Let's make it dark a bit. And let's make it a bit more red. And when you be satisfied with the results, you can add camera. So hit Shift A and let's go to the camera section and let's pick a camera. Move it a bit, hit key and move it right here, anywhere. And if you want to look from the eye of the camera, just hit 0, and there we go. And if you want to control the camera, you can go to the view and navigation, and let's go to walk navigation. And now you can use the WASD like you are playing a game to move the camera. And if you press Q, you will go down, and if you press E, you will go up. And if you want to make the movement of the camera slow, just scroll the wheel of the mouse back, and that's gonna help you to make the movement very slow. So I'm gonna put the camera right here, maybe right here, and let's adjust some setting here. Let's go to this panel right here. It's called view layer, and let's go down to the denoise, and let's activate denoise. That's gonna help us to denoise the image when the render is completed. And let's see what we got here. In this section you can change the dimension, and here in this area we don't have much to change here. Alright, now let's see what else we can do here. Maybe I need to tweak the leather material. Let's select one of these pieces and let's see what we got here. I need to make this a bit darker. Let's take this curve back or down. And now I think it is better. Let's add RGB curve here to the roughness. Let's see what we will get. Let's take this down. I'm gonna make the leather a bit reflective. No, that's too much. Let's take it up a bit. Alright, I'm gonna cancel that. Just grab this one and press Ctrl X to delete it. I'm not gonna do that. Hit 0 to jump to the camera, and now you can hit render to render the scene. So let's go to render and render image. And by the way, if you want to increase the sampling here, you will get a better result here, but that's gonna affect the render time. Just keep that in your mind. So I'm going to render this image, so go to render and render image, or you can press F12 if you want. So I can render this one, and when the render is completed I will be back. Alright, now the render is just finished and the result is very nice, but I got some problem here. We have variation in the scale of the material. I just need to fix that. So let's go back to the 3D viewport, and I'm gonna switch this to material preview. Just hit Z and go to material preview to make the performance faster, and grab this piece, and let's go to the UV, tap to the edit mode, and let's scale this a bit and make it small, just like that. And now I think the result is very nice. Now the result is better, and now I need just maybe to scale the ground a bit. Hit S and make it bigger. Let's see what we can do to the ground. Now it's very big. Hit 0 and go to the camera, and I will just rotate the camera a bit. Go to the view and navigation and walk navigation. Just move the camera down a bit and take it up, just like that. Let's see what we got here. Select the frame of the camera if you want, and hit G and move the camera a bit, just like that. And now I'm gonna render this result again, and let's see what we will get. Go to render and render image. The render now is finished, and this result is very nice, but we need to take this further. I'm gonna switch now to compositor. I will close this window. Just put the mouse maybe right here and join area and join it with this one. So now I have this window alone. Switch this to compositor and hit N to get rid of this panel, and activate use node. And now we have the image right here that we rendered. Let's move this a bit to have more space here, and let's see what we can add here. Hit Shift A and let's go to the color section, and let's see what we have here. Let's select color correction, or let's select something else. I will select color balance, and plug this right here. I will drag this down a bit to make the image a bit contrasty, just a bit. You can take this towards the blue to change the effect of to change the overall color of the image to something bluish, just a bit. Let's see what else we can do here. Hit Shift A and let's go to filter, and let's see what we can add here. Let's add filter here, and let's plug this one right here, and let's change this to sharpen, and let's make the image sharper, but this number is very high. Let's change this from 1 to 0.3 maybe. Let's select this node and press M from the keyboard to deactivate it to see the result before and after. Maybe I can add 0.2. Yeah, I think that's gonna be better. I'm gonna accept this result. Let's add something else here. RGB curve maybe. Let's control the image here. And now we got nice image right here, and the result is very beautiful. Alright, when you complete everything, now it's time to save this image. Go to image and save as, and save it as PNG or JPEG. And that's it. So now this tutorial is finished. I hope you will learn something here, and it's very important to take action and try to model and do everything I did here to have your results. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and try to support it. Thank you so much. See you in the future tutorial.